sustainable. Because they're made here. Anyway, I'm going to make this soup. Wash my hands. And this is a special request. So this is a soup that someone requested. And I thought, let me make it. And for those out there who enjoy soup, I don't do too many soups, but when I do the soups, I enjoy doing them. So I have this cast iron pot that I fell in love with, and I have all my vegetables that are already cut up. I have cabbage, zucchini, mushroom, parsley, onions, bell peppers, carrots, celery. I have my spices, thyme, smoked paprika, cumin, some extra virgin olive oil, and canola oil, both organic, and some crushed tomatoes. It's like that number 10 tomato, or 28 ounces, I believe. And then I have a little bit of marinara sauce that I found in a, I didn't make this, so I found this in a organic store. And then I have these are my favorite, one of my favorites. I'm going to try to pronounce it. It's called Farfalloni. Farfalloni. I hope I said that right. Farfalloni. And I said smoked paprika, right? So I have, like, I don't know, a couple cups. I have some stock that's heating up in the back that I froze. It's my turkey stock made from my turkey bones that I did a while back, and did the stock. And then to that I'm going to add a little bit of water. Could add some wine if you want. If you want to use wine, you can. I might. We'll see. And then I have parsley, garlic, a little bit of lemon, salt, pepper. And then I have my my sausage that I make. So it's turkey. This one's already made. This sausage is already made. I have my turkey, and then I have my chicken. And what I'm going to do is add some more herbs. This is thyme, cumin, fennel, pepper, granulated onion, and granulated onion and garlic, sorry. So I'm going to go ahead and mix that in there. That's about I'd say about half a teaspoon each. Not too much. I already have salt in one of the salt in the turkey sausage, so I'm going to leave that alone. And then I'm going to add I'd say that's about a quarter cup, maybe a half, maybe a third cup of I had some croutons. Somebody brought me some croutons for the stuffing, and I thought I could use them for like breadcrumbs. So, and then I have an egg, which is what I'm going to use. Break it open like that. You can wash your eggs to decrease salmonella for sanitation purposes, and I'm going to put that in there. You can add some cream if you want, but I'm going to go ahead and wing it. And I'm going to add a little bit of this chopped up, it's rough chopped parsley in there. So I'm going to do that. And then I'm going to mix them up. And you could use a spoon to make sure that they're all even. So I'm going to use a spoon to make sure that everything's even. I have my oven on at about 400. So I'm going to make the meatballs and put them in the oven. That's one way of doing them. Or you could do them like an albondiga style, where after you make the soup, you can stick the meatballs in the soup. Smells good. No salt this time, okay? And take my spoon. If you want, you could do it that way. I think this is called a wedding soup as well. You can oil your hands so that they don't stick. But I'm going to keep them in there. You can make them as big as you want. I think I want them a little bit bigger. Okay. Hopefully Cheryl, if she's not busy, she's watching, because she wanted me to do a soup, which I already have an albondiga soup. So what I put inside my sausage mix was a little bit of the smoked paprika. A lot of people don't like it, but I do. This is really easy. You could do this with your kids. Make sure their hands are clean. Okay? Then I'm going to stick them in the oven. Meantime, I'm heating up my broth, my stock, and I'm heating up that pot. And I'll probably put my timer on for about, I don't know, 10 minutes. Since it's on 400 degrees. That's Fahrenheit. Okay. So I have my pan here, and I'm going to go ahead. This ought to be easy. Easy, easy. So make sure all your veggies are cut up evenly. Okay? All your veggies should be cut up evenly. So what I'm going to do is pour, that's about, I'd say that's about a half a cup. Okay? So I'm going to use like about a quarter cup. Woo! I'm going to lower that. Quarter cup. Then I'm going to take, this is called a mirepoix and a trinity combined. So the mirepoix is a half of onion and a fourth carrot and a fourth celery. But what I have here is a couple of, I'll just tell you, there are a couple of good sizes of carrots. I peeled them and then I cut them evenly. You can see they're all even cut. Okay? And then I have a bell pepper. I didn't cut the inside because I don't like the inside. And then I have my onions. They're all cut up evenly. So you want to, and that, the whole bell pepper, a whole large onion, a couple of carrots, and a couple of celery. Okay? Then I have my zucchini and my, and this pot's going to last all week. If you have a family and you don't want to cook all week, make a big pot of spaghetti or make a big pot of soup. I would. That's what I used to do. So. And then you have that all week. And then if you want to make sandwiches on the side, you can. And then all that other stuff. And then, but if you have a family, make a big pot of soup. Like because this is so good. And all my stuff, I get it on sale. So I'm going to turn that up and then saute that. So you got all your mixed vegetables in there. You see that? Okay. You can check your meatballs, make sure. I'm going to turn it up a little bit, probably about 425. Okay? Yeah. That should do it. Then, I'm going to keep sauteing. And then I'm going to add, I'm going to add this about a couple of cloves. Now, your garlic. If you're a garlic lover, put as many as you want, but don't overdo it. I chopped it up, minced it, diced it, so it's going in there. And then, after it's sauteed a little bit, that's nice. That's going to be nice. Now remember, your stock is heating up in the back over there. And I really want this to heat up fast, so I'm going to cover it. Okay? Cover it. I'm going to add some salt and pepper. I'm not going to throw all that salt and pepper in there because there's some salt in my sausage, and I have to be very careful with the salt. So I just pinch it, a couple pinches. I put probably about a teaspoon of salt and half a teaspoon of pepper went in there. Okay. Okay. And just mix it up. Looks so pretty. See? Okay. So, with my cumin, that's cumin. That's about a teaspoon of cumin, teaspoon of smoked paprika, and a teaspoon of thyme, dry thyme. I prefer fresh, but I didn't have any fresh, so I'm going to use a thyme that's dry. Okay? Alrighty. See, it's a little translucent. Now I'm going to add my spices to that, because it's like this technique that I learned in the Indian cuisine. They add the spices to the heat, and I really like that technique. Also, if you have like fresh spices, which I have the parsley, that'll be added afterwards. Okay. Which is what I learned in my culinary program. So, okay. So I'm going to add all that in there. Okay. That smells good. Paprika. I like the smoke. There's regular paprika, there's smoked paprika. I think there's all kinds of paprika, but I just use the smoke. Okay. So now I'm going to go ahead and add my vegetables. And this is, I put in about, it might be a pound zucchini that's cut up, and as you see, it's all cut up evenly. Zucchini, I probably put like about, they're small. This time of year, they're like tiny, so I put like 3 or 4. No, about 3. No, 4. 4. And then I put like a half of I cut up the cabbage. I put a half and I cubed it. I cut it up, chopped it. And then I have like about, I'd say about, just a handful of mushrooms. Not very many. Maybe couple ounces. And then I cut them up, chopped them. So I'm going to mix that all in there. Okay? Then I'm going to add some vino. Yeah, this is Pinot Grigio, but I usually use a Cabernet Sauvignon or a white. Well, this is considered white, but like a Cabernet. But I'm not going to drink this, so I'm going to cook with it. So don't throw away your wine. Cook with it. Makes the food taste better. Okay. Stir that in there. I'm going to stir in this this marinara sauce that's already prepped. It's got salt in it, so I have to be very careful. And then probably half of that can. Okay. And then I'll pour in my stock. That's about, I would say, a couple quarts. With the water. Don't be afraid to add more water to your stock. And then I have some bay leaves. I'm just going to toss them in there because I'll just pull them out. I like 3. Okay. Cover that up. Oh, let me put some lemon in there. Okay. I'm going to try it. You can adjust it. A little bit more salt, a little bit more pepper. It's good. Just a little bit. I'm going to add a little bit more. Just a tiny bit of salt. Oh yeah, that's good. So I'm going to I'm going to cover that up, right? I'm going to check for my albondigas. And I'm going to wait till they're a little bit more cooked. I'm going to bring this to a boil. Add my farfalloni. I'm going to add that in there. Add my chopped up cilantro. And probably add just a little bit more oil. Just maybe. I don't know. Because the sausage, the meat has some oils in there. And if you want to do this like vegan or vegetarian, you can use the turkey stock. Or if you want to do it vegan, just use a vegetable stock and cut out all the meats. You can add tofu if you want, or some lentils. Lentils go well, and then you can put your pasta of your choice. If you have problems with gluten, then use a pasta that's non-gluten. Okay, so I wanted to show you how to do this, and I'll talk to you later. All right, bye.